I'm Adam Fisher. I'm in Half Past Forever with Chris Sly and Cole Edmondson. We've got a new CD coming out, Take a Chance on Something Beautiful. We're extremely excited about it. I first started music when I was 7 years old. I had started banging on the piano. My mom had this old wooden piano and I just started banging notes on it, so she took me to piano lessons. A few years later, I actually picked up acoustic guitar and started strumming away and having a lot of fun and learning all the barnyard chords and all that good stuff. I really like guitar. It's just one of those things that just kind of hit these notes in me, and I was just like, this is really awesome. So I went to this thing in Greenville called the Fine Arts Center, and it's basically like a public school funded thing, so it's free. You just go for a couple hours every day and get to learn whatever they do. They do arts and music, but I did jazz guitar. So that was really fun. I got this really cheap, nasty electric guitar, and I played with that for several years. So through all that whole journey of me learning different instruments and all that kind of thing, I was always getting better at each one individually. Like I would sit for hours and hours and hours a day. Very memorable time in my life to just sit mindlessly staring at a wall, playing my guitar like this. That was I can remember playing like 4 hours a day, just playing scales on guitar, and it was just unreal. I mean, my fingers never actually bled, but they were hurting pretty bad. So it was really boring. It sucked. It was pretty bad. But you know, you got to do it. You know, I mean, you got to be able to play scales. So I played around on that for a little while and learned some jazz chords. Learned, you know, how to start playing rock music. I love rock music. I played a lot in like church youth bands, played electric guitar. From knowing piano as a little kid, I learned how to play keyboards, played some synth stuff, strings, whatever you want to do in a band situation. I'm guessing it hasn't been that long, maybe 5 years ago, I picked up bass guitar. Just because it's similar to the electric guitar, but it's kind of a different feel because you're playing with drums more. I really like bass. I love my bass guitar now. It's one of my favorite instruments. Just because it's fun, it's really cool to play. Somewhere in there, around learning bass, I kind of taught myself drums, and I'm definitely not a pro, so I wouldn't be touring with anybody with that, but I know enough to bang out some stuff. And I actually worked a lot with Chris. We were creating our own drum loops and that kind of thing. We learned a lot about getting really good drum sounds and all that kind of stuff, so I think that's been really cool, because with my other band, I didn't know anything about getting a good drum sound, and that really shows on the new album, I think, in that it just sounds professional. And it took us a long time, but we figured out the right things to do and make it sound good. I learned a lot about playing live, playing at churches, just because it's kind of sad, but most church bands are not that great, and you can be not that great and play in a band and they're like, yeah, wow, you're awesome. So I kind of cut my teeth on those kind of bands and those kind of sounds. And now playing with Chris Sly, and he's just amazing. He's a great songwriter. He really knows how to emulate modern sounds and then incorporate other stuff. So when I met him, it was like a huge breath of fresh air to write music that was cool and modern and new, but it still had really neat sensibilities of older stuff like Beatles or Led Zeppelin or those kind of sounds. For right now though, my official position in the band is the lead guitarist / keyboardist, which if you've seen our other YouTube video, I'm playing a little bit of keyboards. A lot of people have like commented on it and they're like, gee, I wonder if he's playing the string parts on the keyboard. That's not true, just to clear that up. I'm playing a Wurlitzer part, and it's really neat actually. Anyway, that's all I have to say about that.